guys, Keith of Alaskan Dual Sport, and I've been trying to get this bike running really good. I taught my grandson Joe how to ride on this Honda XR80. I believe it's a 2002, and now he's graduated up to the bigger bikes. So I was going to give this to his younger brother Tristan to learn how to ride. And as I was working on it, I noticed it was leaking gas from the line that runs down, which usually means the floats are sticking. So I tapped on it a few times and that stopped, but then it started leaking all around this gasket. So I wanted to replace that gasket, and plus the main fuel line coming from the gas tank is also kind of dry rotten. So we ordered a new OEM hose. So that'll be nice to put a new one of those on. And at the same time, the price of the gasket was $11 for just a gasket. For this whole rebuild kit that has everything, $10 and free shipping. So I'm gonna take this carburetor off and we're gonna rebuild it and see how this XR80 runs. Hopefully it will run after I work on it. Well, I successfully removed the carb and just cleaned it up a little bit before I start working on it. Looks pretty good. Well, I went ahead and started working on this. You can see it had some buildup in there, so I'm going to clean all that out. I've actually cleaned this piece. It looks pretty good now. And I've taken out all the jets and all the little needle valves and everything. And they're not in too bad a shape. You can see through the holes, but I'm gonna go ahead and just replace everything with these new ones. Well, I did get the carb all put back together. The gasket was a pain in the butt, but I replaced all the gaskets and I replaced a lot of the needle valves and jets. The only thing I couldn't replace that I wanted to was the floats. This was too wide. Some of the parts wouldn't fit. Like this one wouldn't screw down in there, so I just cleaned up the original one. Still looks good. So as long as it doesn't leak and it runs, I'll be happy. Well, it's the next day, and let's go ahead and put this carburetor back in and see if the XR80 will fire up. Alright, so I guess it's time to turn the gas on and see if we got any leaks. I tried to put all of the adjustment screws back to where they were, but they're new screws, so might have to tinker with it a little bit. So let's turn on the gas. And I don't know how much gas is in there, so let's just put it to reserve. So put on the new fuel line. No leaks so far.